Okay, folks, welcome back. Ready for another deep dive?
Always ready.
All right, awesome.
Oh,
Well, today we're diving into the wild world of Dogecoin.
that's fun.
Yeah, it should be. There's some pretty interesting analysis out there right now about recent Dogecoin price action and some on-chain data we got to take a look at.
Mm-hmm.
And it all revolves around this idea of a bull flag forming,
Mm.
which, is it hype or is it something more? That's what we're going to find out.
Right. Yeah, I mean, bull flags can definitely be a strong signal for a price surge, but
Yeah, but, it's all about context, right?
exactly. You can't just look at a chart pattern in isolation. You got to consider the bigger picture.
Right. So let's maybe break this down a bit. For those who might not be familiar with the whole, chart lingo, what exactly is a bull flag formation anyway?
Sure. So in technical analysis, it's this pattern that often emerges during an uptrend. It basically looks like, a flag on a pole, I guess.
Okay. Yeah, I kind of see that.
Yeah. So you have this sharp upward move, that's the flagpole. And then you have a period of consolidation where the price kind of moves sideways. That's the flag.
Yeah, sure.
And the idea is that if the price breaks out above the upper boundary of the flag, that could signal a continuation of that initial upward momentum.
So basically the flagpole is like the first big push,
Exactly.
and then the flag is like everyone taking a breather.
Yeah, like catching their breath before the next leg up.
Okay. So where do we see that playing out right now with Dogecoin? What are those specific levels that analysts are looking at?
So the flagpole high in this case is way back in April of 2021, around 44.5 cents.
Wow, so a while back.
Yeah. And then it's been consolidating for a while now. Recently, it's been hovering around 39 cents or so.
Okay, I see.
And the breakout target, according to this analysis, would be around 60 cents.
Okay, so a pretty decent jump.
Yeah, potentially a 50% gain from current levels.
Wow, so that's why people are so hyped about this bull flag. But you mentioned earlier that it's not just about the chart pattern itself.
Right. We got to look at other factors too, like what's happening on chain. And that's where things get really interesting.
Or this is where the whales come in.
Exactly. The Dogecoin whales, those holding massive amounts of DOGE, are making some very noticeable moves.
All right, so let's talk whales for a sec. Who are these whales?
Well, in the crypto world, a whale is basically anyone who holds a significant amount of a particular cryptocurrency.
Okay, so they're like the big fish in the pond.
Exactly. And their actions, their buying and selling, can have a huge impact on market prices.
Right, because they're moving so much crypto around.
Exactly. And what we're seeing with Dogecoin right now is that addresses holding between 10 million and 100 million DOGE have been accumulating like crazy in the last week.
How much are we talking?
They've added a whopping 550 million DOGE to their stacks. That's worth roughly $214.5 million.
Wow, that's a serious chunk of change.
Yeah, it's not just some small-time investors playing around. These whales are clearly confident in Dogecoin.
So is there a connection between this whale activity and the bull flag formation?
Well, the timing is certainly interesting. It does seem like these whales might be anticipating the breakout.
So they're like stocking up before the price potentially explodes?
Right. Kind of like getting in on the ground floor before the rocket takes off.
Okay, so the bull flag pattern suggests there could be a breakout.
Yeah.
And these whales are buying up a ton of Dogecoin, which could potentially fuel that breakout even further.
Exactly. It could become a self-fulfilling prophecy where the whale's buying activity itself drives the price up.
All right. Now, I'm curious about this specific analyst, KrissPax, who's predicting the breakout to 60 cents. They're saying it could happen as early as Friday, right?
Yeah, that's right. They've been pretty vocal about their prediction. And honestly, with the whale activity we're seeing, it wouldn't be surprising to see some big price moves in the near future.
So if KrissPax is right, and Dogecoin does break out on Friday,
Uh,
does that validate this whole technical analysis thing?
It would definitely add weight to the idea that these chart patterns can be reliable indicators.
But what if it doesn't happen? What if the breakout fizzles out?
That would raise some questions. Maybe technical analysis isn't as foolproof as some people think.
Or maybe these whales know something we don't.
Right. They could have access to information, insights that the average trader doesn't.
So it's all a bit of a gamble then.
In a way, yeah. Crypto is inherently risky, but that's also what makes it so exciting.
All right, so we've got this potential bull flag breakout on the horizon.
Yep.
We've got these whales making huge moves, accumulating Dogecoin like crazy.
Here we've got this Friday prediction looming.
Yeah, what a week this could be.
It's definitely going to be interesting to watch how this all plays out, whether or not the breakout happens on Friday specifically.
Right.
I think the bigger question is, what does this whale activity tell us about the long-term potential of Dogecoin?
Exactly. Maybe this is just the beginning of something much bigger.
Maybe Dogecoin is finally ready to break out of its meme coin status and become a major player in the crypto space.
All right, so to all our listeners out there, keep your eyes peeled. Dogecoin is about to get interesting.
Definitely. And remember, this is just one perspective. Always do your own research before making any investment decisions.
Absolutely. And if you find any other interesting analyses or insights, let us know. We're always looking to dive deeper.
Sounds good.
All right, that's going to do it for this deep dive. Thanks for listening, everyone.
Thanks for having me.
And remember, the crypto world never sleeps, so stay tuned for more deep dives coming soon.
See you next time.
CF.